Oh yeah. From the opening bell. They didn't hand me a strange poster. You know what you might be thinking? Since it's Doctor Strange night. I don't know what's strange. Them. Boom. Not sending out my notification. Let me get out of here before I start speaking on the movie. Oh, this is cool. I do get a Doctor Strange poster. Cool, cool, cool. All right, good night, bud. All right. You might be like, why is he getting a drink and a popcorn and he's walking away from the movie theater? That's because I was able to see the very first show. These are my refills. And why everyone is showing up for the movie like it's getting ready to kick off for the first time, I just walked out of it. And I don't want to ruin the movies for them. As Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This will be spoiler free. I will not spoil anything for you. So if you're hoping to get that, you got to go someplace else. I won't ruin films. I will give you a movie review. Sam Raimi directed this film. And with Sam Raimi directing this film, it was going to open the door to a whole new dimension of horror, as we know him mostly from the Evil Dead series and Spider-Man. Now,
too many red cars. They're looking at like that giant head, like that part. I imagine that. Oh yeah, I mean, you watch this?
All right. Now, we can really get into it. How can I see the comments when I'm trying to balance like 16 different things at one time? Yes, I got my Doctor Strange poster. We got the Doctor Strange posters right here. Boom, the Multiverse of Madness. As this was set up more like a horror movie. It's actually a jump scene in there that scared the living shit out of me. I was like, whoa, I did not see that coming. I'm like, how did I not see that coming? That was really good. That was a good jump scare. When you can get me, that was a good jump scare. I said, whoa. Shoot, that caught me off guard. So, naturally, Yes, and in the comment section, if you guys are start saying things that are in the movie or might not be, or trying to spoil the movie for people in the chat, you will be kicked out of here forever. Banished. Now, when the movie first comes on and first appears, you're right in the middle of action. You don't know what's going on. You're seeing people running, and you're seeing America Chavez move around and doing what she's doing, and people are like, whoa, what is this? And you see all this action taking place, and you see Doctor Strange, and you're trying to figure out what is going on. And they're trying to get to this book. And this book is supposed to be very essential. It's like they have the dark hole, it's the light side of that. So they got the light side book. I forgot the name of the book. So they're trying to get to that book. No, there's the dark hole, and there's like the light version of it. So they're trying to get the light version of it. As the movie comes on, then it's this demon beast that's fighting everything and trying to keep them from getting it. So, not knowing anything about this demon beast and how to go about stopping it, Doctor Strange ends up fighting a one-eyed beast that was summoned there. Not by magic, but by witchcraft. So they saw the runes on the beast. So they was like, whoa, somebody summoned this thing. So they went to only one person they know who would know something about that, which was Wanda. Then from that point, they find out who the person is, as Doctor Strange realized he has to protect this this America Chavez, and keep them away from the person that is trying to take their power. So, everything spins around, becomes different. And as people and situations become different, Doctor Strange, as he's going to Christine's wedding and it's not with him, he's stuck with grief, with a growing question of, is he happy with life? And he basically had to lie to Christine and tell her that he was happy even though he's not. And that just has to be enough for him, as she's living her life with her new husband. Now, Doctor Strange has to figure out how to protect this person from whatever it is that's attacking him. This was a very dark story to tell and a very dark film. Even though Wong and Doctor Strange make it very light with the comedy and the jokes, there was a lot of dark stuff happening in here. And America Chavez, she's there really for the kids. I didn't really kind of like her acting in the film, to be honest. I don't think she landed her part too well. And I'm just like, oh my God. I mean, there were some scenes in this movie that made me cringe. As a child actor, and took me to the Airbender movie with the girl who played in the Airbender movie. I haven't seen her in another movie since. And I said, oh my God, America Chavez, she did not pull off a lot of these scenes in this movie. Well, there's a scene where she's supposed to pass out, and it was like, oh my God, I can't believe they kept that in the movie. I would have redone that and shot about 30,000 times. But they probably said, look, it's a kid, this is about the best we're gonna get. Like, I don't know how old she really is. I think her name is like Shiloh too. She has like a real traditional name, so. Well, her story is she's trying to find parents, I guess. And we can go into all about, people are going to be upset about her parents. We already know that. Going into this, there's going to be some people making a big fuss about that. And the movie start off action-packed. It's like action, 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 action. I said, oh my God, Sean is gonna love this. This nobody's made sense yet. It's just action, 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 action. I said, oh my gosh. Then it was like a break in the action. Then it was more action. And I said, oh my God, all the action scenes are basically in the first hour of the movie. Then they had to really slow it down. Then it was some more action. I said, man, I did not expect this in a Doctor Strange movie, but wow, this was something. I'm going to tell you right now, this is why you needed to watch the What If series. If you watch the What If series, you would understand a lot about what's going on now. There's no surprise because they show him in the trailer. Strange Supreme is in another universe. And of course, if you go into another dimension, which America Chavez has powers that she can just jump through dimensions, go to multiverses. But she don't know how to control her power. So she just, when she gets really scared, she just ends up popping into another dimension. While Strange Supreme runs into Doctor Strange, and then you learn a secret about Doctor Strange you probably didn't know. If you hear about all the, you just know him from the movies, basically, you don't know it. So he tells a very revealing secret about himself to confirm to the other Doctor Strange that he is who he say he is. Sam Raimi did a great job directing this and putting his implement on horror all the way through. It was a great thrill ride. I'll definitely be watching it again this weekend. Excellent movie. I give it 3.5 stars out of 4. Only problem I had was Wong falling off a doggone cliff and surviving with no broken bones or nothing. I said, whoa, what is this? This dude just fell like 50 feet off a mountain. And you mean to tell me he just got a couple of scratches on his face? The hell is Wong? Now, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm spoiling the movie or nothing, but I mean, powerful ain't... You could be powerful. You could be powerful. They ain't got nothing to do with it. You ain't that powerful. He's a human. Doctor Strange can't fall no 50 feet without some magic saving him. This dude he had no magic. Dude was knocked out for about a good 30 minutes and just wake up like, oh, okay, let me get to it. Yes, this ties into WandaVision. It ties into a lot of different things. But what you want to do is not get caught up in all of the particulars. You want to just be there for the thrill ride, and you don't want to go and miss any parts of the movie. Well, Doctor Strange had to be captured and brought in another universe when he was in another multiverse and go to basically a trial. Something that his other self had set up to try to protect the universe for having an inclusion, an insertion or whatever, where two universes are mashing into each other based on people going back tampering with the timelines. So because he caused an insertion, all of these problems came to be. So he created this panel called the Illuminati. And I won't tell you who's on the Illuminati. But this panel was created by that Doctor Strange for that universe to protect and follow the laws. And that was that. Now, That's right. So we won't spoil the surprises for anybody going to watch the film. Now, when we watched the movie, we automatically said to ourselves, oh man, the Amazon truck just came here and dropped off a package. How nice. The film was very... Oh, the power, I wanted to do that on live stream, but I just might do the single video. Hold on. Ah, cool, let's go. Now, I don't know what dude talking about what. I'm not telling people who was there, who wasn't there. Now, the film garnished a lot of attention. The cinematography, the music, Danny Elfman did the music. It was amazing. Well, when you're dealing with people such as Doctor Strange, it was faced with a lot of tropes because everyone was used to seeing, like, just because our universe that he was in wasn't used to seeing a multiverse, multi-dimensions and all of these different things, multi-universes. They knew very little about it. That was to the shock and awe. They had very little experience with it, but other universes, they had. They knew about it, they were aware. And it was a very big thing. So they knew to have guidelines and laws. But what they learned was a lot of similarities were the same universally. A lot of people, whether you go in another universe, yourself seem to have the same people as friends, even in the other timeline. And they brought in a very interesting point, is that when you have dreams, you're basically seeing yourself in another multi-dimension. Like that really happened. It's just your other self in another dimension. You just was able to see it because you were a dream, so your spirit was traveling throughout the universe. I thought that was very interesting. Moon Knight review, yes. Series review will be done probably by tomorrow. But this one should have been done right away, even though Marvel will blacklist this video just because they're Marvel. Yeah, I could have gotten any character I want. Scarlet Witch, Amanda Chavez. But I'm like, it's not their movie. It's Doctor Strange movie. It's his movie. That's the person who should go on the cup. This don't say Wanda Maximoff. It don't say America Chavez. This says Doctor Strange. So that's who's supposed to be on the cup. Well, Doctor Strange proven once again what was important. And because they're so used to seeing different versions of people, they don't give a person a chance and believe someone could be different. They say, oh no, you're just like the other one. And you start to learn that each person is different. Just because that person did something in another universe does not mean they're going to do the same thing here. Yep, different variants. As we saw Strange Supreme, yeah, it did. Well, America Chavez's power is she can travel to multi dimensions, but now she don't know how to control it, but she can. And the weird thing about her power is she can jump from dimension to dimension, but there is not another her in the universe. Now, I'm going to have to brush my memory up on a lot of things here, as we won't be going into the end credits and things of that nature. But from my understanding, I thought Wanda was a one of one. That's what I thought. Like, there's only one Scarlet Witch. That's what I thought. So now it seems like Amanda Chavez is a one of one. America Chavez, rather. She's a one of one, and I don't know what's going on right now. I'm confused. Well, it looks like they're setting up a new dimensional war. There's a lot of things people are going to need explanations on. Some not me, mostly not me. But I'm going to get hit with 1,000 questions too when Sean sees this movie. Ultimately, I think everybody would like the film. I don't see how anybody could dislike it. I'm trying to find out what could they dislike, except for America Chavez's acting. It was atrocious. Some scenes were just really bad. And I'm like, my goodness. This kid here. It wouldn't stop. In the MCU, everybody has a variant. I guess so. Except for America Chavez. She don't. She don't have one. She's the only one of her. And she can go to every universe and every multiverse whenever she wants, but she just don't know how to control her power. So that's that. Yeah, a lot of action. So you're going to love it. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. We're going to do a spoiler review. Let some people see the movie. Then everybody can have a fun with it. And we'll come back. I'm out. Marvel, stop hating.